Leng, aku kejumpa dia alay tadi. Lama masa guna melihat ke dia tu. Suka ku ya tu. Lawa. Alay manahan? Si alay ba? Yang putih-putih ha? Yang muka macam kuda tu ba? Alright. Bukan ku kan mengucapkan orang muka macam kuda. Tapi yang carinya kan, kalau orang tu mukanya macam kuda, tapi kulitnya putih, kan ucap lawa. Tapi kalau orang tu mukanya macam kuda, tapi kulitnya galap, kan ucapkan macam kuda. Sudah tu. Kenapa antum? Which brings me to this necessary question. Lawa ka putih? Because it's not the same thing, huh? Putih does not equal, nor is it a prerequisite for someone to be beautiful. But unfortunately, in many Asian cultures, putih is an essential characteristic of beauty. The lighter your skin, the closer you look to a white person, the more beautiful you're considered to be. Here is a conversation I overheard. Oh, hey, my cousins are in town, the ones who live in London. Ooh, the Eurasian ones? Like gambar? Okay, this one is the older one. Oh, wow. Nampak macam orang putih, oh? So handsome. And this one is the younger one. Oh, he's handsome too. Tapi yang ni nampak macam Melayu lagi. You notice that shift? The first cousin is so handsome because of his whiteness, while the other one is handsome despite his brownness. It's very subtle. Most people probably don't even notice it because it's so normalized. We don't even question it. It's so widely socially understood and accepted that being light-skinned is better. Now, I'm already quite fair, but I'll admit when I was a kid, I wanted to be white because all the most popular kids in the school were white or Eurasian. And it's not because they were particularly cool kids. They were at the top of the social hierarchy purely because of their whiteness. I wanted to be white because everyone on my favorite TV shows were white. Like, even when I looked through fashion magazines back then, most of the top actresses and models were Eurasian. Even now, that is still the case. Just go to the Zalora or Fashion Valet websites. Look at the models. White, 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 Eurasian, white, Eurasian, white, Chinese, white, Eurasian, Eurasian. And it's worth noting that even the two Chinese models I saw were light-skinned. You know, these are Asian fashion websites. Why are we not seeing Asian people? Like, even for the Muslimah fashion range, orang putih je masih modelnya. Why? Puas sudah aku melihat ba orang putih ni. Like, in Western media outlets, they are all I see. Like, people of color have to fight so hard for representation because they're a minority. Here, we are the majority. We have the power, and yet we still want to give it to white people. As Asians, we are a people of various shades of brown. But our beauty and fashion magazines and outlets are almost exclusively featuring white or Eurasian people. Why do we do this? Like, why do we accept this? And what kind of message are we sending to all darker-skinned people out there? Really, this admiration for fair skin runs really deep. Just go into any skincare store or drugstore or pharmacy in Asia, and I guarantee you will find multiple skin whitening products. Sometimes all they have is skin whitening products, and I get so annoyed. I'm like, do you possibly have anything that isn't going to strip me of my natural, beautiful melanin? Even phone cameras. I've noticed that the Asian brands like Samsung, and my phone is a Xiaomi, has this beautifying effect, which involves making your skin look really smooth, but also about 3 shades lighter. And don't get me wrong, I love this feature because it makes me look flawless. But could they maybe smooth me out without trying to make me a white woman? Damn. Anyway, I've started my own personal revolution against this reverence for whiteness, and you're welcome to join in too. Number 1, I am actively educating myself on colonialism and its legacy. And for any of you that try to claim that this adoration for whiteness has nothing to do with that, I'm gonna have to ask you to be quiet, sit down, and do some reading. Secondly, I've committed to ensuring that whatever space I am in is a safe space for my darker skinned brothers and sisters. I will remind them that their darkness is beautiful every time society tries to tell them that they're not. And if I ever see or hear any discrimination against, biased perceptions of, or any kind of negative chatter about darker skinned people, I will not entertain it, nor will I hesitate to correct that kind of thinking. And lastly, I am being very vocal about rejecting the association of beauty to whiteness. For example, if you think I'm pretty, just say that. There's no need for the "You're so pretty. Are you mixed? You're so pretty. Campur orang putih ka?" Before, I'd be like, "Yakan, I'm not, but thank you." But now, I'm like, "Ndak. Aku anak Melayu, Brunei, bapakku Kedayan, mamaku orang Seria." Okay? When you tell someone that they're pretty and assume that it's because they're mixed, it reinforces that belief that brownness alone is not enough to be pretty. You're essentially saying that the reason I'm pretty is because my brownness has been diluted with something else. FYI, you can be a fully brown person and be light-skinned or dark-skinned. But society, we need to start appreciating the beauty in all brown people, not just the light-skinned ones.